Hello guys, and welcome back to another Futurecraft video. In this video, I'm gonna be getting more villagers, and also I'm gonna try to get perfect armor, because currently my armor isn't perfect, and I kind of want to get it perfect. So I'm gonna have to find the perfect armor combination, and then get all the villagers in here. So we're probably gonna fill up like all of these slots here with villagers. But of course, before we can do that, we need to actually breed villagers, and I still hope the villagers are here. Let's see. Yep, these villagers are still here. That's really good. Alright, so to breed villagers, we're gonna have to use our farm, which gets a bunch, and I do mean a bunch of potatoes. But this farm actually might not be quick enough. We might want to make this an automatic farm. Oh, that's a bit unfortunate. Whatever, I'll just refill it. But yeah, we might want to make this an automatic farm because even though it's really big, it isn't producing enough to really consistently get villagers. So it's gonna have to be even bigger, and it might have to get automatic soon. So yeah, let's see. Do we have one? I might have to make one. Yeah, I'll just make one. So let me just stick this. Oh wow, we have a lot of acacia logs. We need like 2 for this. Really only needed 1. There we go. Let's make a wooden hoe. No point in making any better hoe. So let me just go over here. And let me read this. Alright. So that should get back to a normal stage. But yeah, so I should probably just leave that in there. So yeah, that is the goal for today. I think this might have to be a 2-episode thing. Like, for instance, this episode, I might just have to get all the villagers in place and the setup for what I'm going to get for the armor, like all the enchanting setup, and then I'm probably going to have to get all the villagers in. Next episode is going to be focused on getting perfect armor. And once we have perfect armor, it should really be an easy task to mine everything. Because once we have perfect armor, we really don't have to worry about dying anymore. And that's actually used to be a big problem when mining holes, especially when you're hand mining holes. If at nighttime mobs would spawn, or if you're near a cave, mobs would spawn. For instance, this is actually near a cave, and mobs spawn in here. And sometimes they wander out here, and then they attack you, and sometimes if they are creepers, they blow you up. So, getting perfect armor would definitely be helpful. But yeah, that's basically the plan. So, I'm probably just gonna have to breed a lot more villagers right now. I'm definitely going to not film this because I think it's going to take a really long time. So I'm probably just gonna cut to a time where I have a bunch of villagers in here, and then I might just start making little video clips of me putting them in here. And then I'm gonna find out the best enchanting position for all these. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get to work. Alright, I'm done with the slow farm. Honestly, it is really slow and it takes forever. So instead I'm going to be designing a villager farm where basically a farmer villager will be going across the land making, replanting seeds to make a fully automatic farm. So I just need to get these dimensions correct. So that's 6, 7, there we go. So yeah, the reason mainly, like I already said, is because it's way too slow. Like, it takes so long to get potatoes. I really want to have a faster way. Hopefully this can get around, I don't know, maybe 5,000, probably a bit more. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping at least. But you never really know. Alright, so we need to make this one bigger. This needs to be a 9. 3, 6, yeah, needs to be 9. Okay. So I'm going to develop this farm. I'll probably have multiple of these, like strung together, maybe like 4, so that should be enough. I'm not really trying to spend that many materials on this farm. Just because of how things are. But yeah. We need to find the center, and then we need to get ready. So, yeah, I'll quickly build up this farm, and I'll probably add to 4 sections, and then I'll show you that. So this should definitely improve our potato production, and we should really have no more problems after this, because, yeah, waiting on that farm to go is really just going to take forever. Also, this world is pretty cool, so let me know in the comments if you want to, like, a tour of this world, because it is pretty cool. I got a lot of cool stuff in this world, and yeah. Anyways, let's get to work on this. Alright, see you when I'm done. Alright, so I think I have a working design here. So the main principle is that these farmers will farm, and they will throw it to the villager, except these hopper minecarts will pick it up, and it will be sent here. And as you can already see, I have a bit of a stash growing, so yeah. Now I will just say one thing. I was really confused on why this farm wasn't working for a very long time, and it turns out that villagers have working hours. Right now it's nighttime, so villagers are not going to be working, they're just going to be staying in one place. But if I switch the time to day, they instantly start going back to work. So they just kind of wake back up and they go back to work. So yeah, I was kind of just stuck in like a time when they just weren't working because I didn't have my day and night cycle on. I was really confused why they weren't doing anything. So now I have that fixed. And yeah, I will say this farm produces a good amount of stuff. I don't really know how much per hour, but it does produce a nice amount. So I guess we can go ahead and build this on the Futurecraft server. However, I will need to collect some materials, not necessarily like coppers or anything. When I mean materials, I kind of just mean the glowstone and all of the potatoes I need. So, yeah. I'm probably just gonna skip to the build montage. But yeah. Anyways, let's go back on the Futurecraft server, and yeah, see you there. Alright, so I'm done gathering up all the materials, and here are all the materials. So it is quite a lot. So yeah, now all I have to do is build this, and I've actually chosen a location to build it, and that is right over here. And that is just because it's close to the villager breeder, and it's close to these villagers. So if I ever want to like do stuff over here, I can always come over here very quickly. So yeah, I guess with that, let's do some of the building. So I'm probably just gonna build basically the whole farm, and then yeah, after I'll record and tell you about it. So without any further ado, let's go. Okay, so I'm just gonna make this little intermission here. I'm still in the process of building this, but I was trying to breed some villagers, and I didn't, for some reason, I took out, well, I basically put this rail system all the way down here, so I broke this bed. But what I didn't know is that breaking this bed, for some reason, caused all of these villagers, well, these two mainly, to not breed anymore. I tried for hours and hours and they just wouldn't breed. So I finally just placed this bed back and boom, they breeded. Pretty amazing. So yeah, I'll get back to building, but I just thought that would be important. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to building now. Alright, so the farm is now finally complete. We have all 4 villagers in here, and yeah. Well, we have all 4 farmer villagers and then 2 collecting villagers. So yeah, as you can see, we are already making a bunch of potatoes. So this is really, really fast. So yeah, great to see that. Actually, I wonder, someone here? No. Well, anyways, it's great that the farm is working. I don't really know how much it produces per hour, but if we're getting that much, then it shouldn't be bad. Also, I can remove some of this bread in here that doesn't need to be there. Anyways, so yeah, the farm is done, and I guess that's where I end this video off. So yeah, one quick thing before I end this video, I just want to say, when I was building this farm, I learned that all I could have done is just bought bread. Well, actually, even though I could have just brought bread to make this work, it also wouldn't have really worked as well. Because now we have a really good crop farm, so at least that's one bonus. So I will be definitely using this to get some new villagers, or I could just buy bread. So yeah, I think what I can do is just AFK this, and it's producing, wow, it's producing a lot. So yeah, this should be like filled up. I got 2 double chests here, so yeah, it's definitely going to be producing a bunch. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed. So yeah, before I go, just note this is not the most efficient design. So we just have like a 9x9 square here. It's actually not that efficient. So yeah, we can definitely improve this. It's more like an 8 by 8 actually. Well, it is 9. So yeah, we can actually improve it into better design later on if I want. That actually uses less villagers. But yeah, other than that, I guess I should just go ahead and end this episode. So I hope you enjoyed, and bye.